My algorithm is either pure murder, gilfs.
Yep.
You
love
shoes.
gilfs.
I do like the gilfs. It's nice, but the shoes, look, that's all it sends me. It's a mixture of all that, and now it's a lot of thank you to Fernando. My entire algorithm is people cooking.
Dude,
Isopods.
I had dreams about isopods last night. Legitimately, isopod dreams. It was so fucking weird, but I wasn't scared of them. I hated them. I hate them when I saw them, but in the dream, I was kind of fine with them.
All right.
I
sort
hate
of weird.
Yeah. I hate isopods.
They're the
I'm
worst.
working through it.
Yeah, you got to. Well, it's the juice. You ever seen an isopod cooked? They
do eat them.
There's this horrible brown juice that comes out of them when you cut them open.
Oh,
Are we recording? Are we recording? Pat,
all right, there
Pat,
we go.
You've never seen isopod liquor?
No. I'm still getting over the news you just told me before we started recording that the chief suspect in the Tylenol poisonings just passed away, yes?
Oh, yeah, at the ripe young age of 76 years old. And, man, he died a free man. That's the luckiest bomber of all time.
James Lewis.
All of our Gen X heroes are this is when they start dying.
I know.
That's what it is.
They start losing them. So there's two. So now he's gone. So how many Rolling Stones are left? 2.
I think
Two Beatles are left. 2 guys from The Who. 2 Zeppelins.
Yep, and of course, those
Dylan's still hanging in there, but we lost Lewis.
hard names when you're in a band. As you get older with dementia, The Who, they literally will just be asking that. And then Rolling Stones, it'll be about wheelchairs fairly soon.
Guess so, yes.
Yeah, he's on fire. Welcome to the show, everyone. Last podcast on the left. Ben hanging out with Henry and Marcus, plus a special guest today. He's a world-renowned. You know him. I don't even got to give his freaking credits. It's Patton Oswalt. Thank you so much for being here, Patton.
IMDb, mate.
Yeah.
He's got a new book coming out June 20th. It's going to be with Dark Horse. It is called Minor Threats.
Well, it's coming out July 12th.
It's out now.
It's actually out today.
I purchased.
I got a wrong email. Someone's getting fired. Someone's getting fired.
It's
That's what the email says.
It's okay. That was the one. There were a couple of comics shops that did get it on June 20th. So that's right.
Boom.
But it goes wide today as we're recording. We're recording this on July 12th.
And you're with one of the widest podcasts that's ever existed.
Physically or like?
Physically yes.
Wide. By the way, oh God, this is embarrassing. I performed at the Black Cat in D.C. This is years ago with the Comedians of Comedy, me and Zach.
Yeah,
of course.
The Black Cat, along with the 930 Club, one of my hometown music clubs growing up. Not that I ever really got to go there because I didn't have a car. But we did our show, and the place was packed to the walls. And I'm backstage, sort of I'm doing the passive-aggressive humble brag thing with the manager, like, wow, we really packed the place out, right?
Yeah, look
and
at this.
I'm wanting him to say, like, yeah, you sold out. Like, so I can go, I sold out the Black Cat in D.C.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, you did really well. I go, well, I mean, you couldn't move in there.
Yeah, it was almost like yours.
He was like, he goes, oh, no, he goes, it was definitely packed. It was packed. I go, well, I mean, like, but it was definitely sold out. He goes, well, I mean, when it's packed, it holds about 1,000 people, and you sold 850 tickets. And I was like, I'm sorry, no, I mean, we sold way more. You could not move in the place,
right?
And he goes, well, we do a lot of like punk shows, and those fans, your fans are like. And he did that motion like, and so we can only fit 850.
You know what? That fucking counts. And I'm so sick of us being like ticket sales based upon individuals that purchase, and needs to be based upon weight.
Weight of audience.
I want it by BMI index. That's all I want. No, hang on. BMI index is
It's a fallacy.
No, that's not a fallacy. It's redundancy because BMI is body mass index. I want it by BMI measurement.
Well, it's a good thing you corrected that.
Yes.
All right. Well, today we got ourselves, after 6 weeks of the Manhattan Project, we're just going to do a nice palate cleanser, which is probably also going to be disgusting.
My brain is flappy. We've been talking about all the horrible things we've learned about America for the last month and a half, and it just keeps going. And why stop?
Yeah.
Why stop now?
Today we're doing our Relax Fit True Crime Roundup. So this is the time you let out your belt.
Yeah.
I see you all have softer pants on.
Oh, it's soft pant day.
Soft pants.
Also, if you have a Jeep, be careful. People are putting rubber ducks on them. I read that article in the Wall Street Journal. Why America getting so dumb? Literally, it was an article in the Wall Street Journal about if you have a Jeep, people are putting ducks on it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know either. I read read the article.
He's so
Wall
scared.
Street Journal.
He's so scared. Yellow
Wall Street
journalism.
Journal. We've got limited column space, guys. Well, my Jeep duck story's got to run.
It's got to run.
My Jeep's, you tell those people in the submersible that imploded they can wait till Wednesday because my Jeep duck story's going
Whatever
in.
Brandon William Hurst gets is what he gets.
Well, we're leaving America for this first story, and we're going to be going to London. A man accused of carrying out castrations on other men and broadcasting the footage on his Eunuch Maker website has appeared in court.
Oh, man, and everyone applauded.
Well, no. Obviously, the first question is, did these people volunteer to have their genitals cut off?
Absolutely volunteers, every single one of them.
Well, then let the man cook.
See? How is this a crime?
Why is he in court?
Marius Gustafsson, 45, along with 8 others, is alleged to have performed extreme body modifications, including the removal of penises and testicles. The procedures were filmed and uploaded to the website he ran, and subscribers would pay to watch.
So far, great, monetized. I don't see the issue.
I don't see the issue. It's great for the ball jar company.
Yes.
Literally
And
fill it
although
with balls.
It was weird that one of their sponsors was Blue Chew. That was a little weird.
Well, it's just ridiculous what they're doing nowadays.
That's just not good branding right there. You got to find your audience.
I also think it's cheating.
It is.
You should have to do it soft.
What am I going to do with all these dick and balls? What a day for this guy.
Well, Gustafsson, who is originally from Norway, is said
There's
to
a
have...
shock. He's from a weird Scandinavian country, and he's cutting off people's balls and dicks. Oh my God! Wait, no, say it ain't so.
Hey, Patton, you're a really funny comedian. What if he was from Russia and the dick and balls cut you off?
In Russia.
Yeah, that's pretty good, huh?
Very good. Thank you, Kissel.
Gustafsson is said to have been the ringleader in a wide-ranging conspiracy involving up to 29 offenses of extreme body modification, the removal of body parts, the trade in body parts, and the uploading of videos.
No, it seems to be the UK is an entirely different vibe. About all of this stuff, because we were talking about before the show.
Yeah.
So they're all being charged for, was it GBH?
GBH,
right?
grievous bodily harm.
Grievous bodily harm, which I believe in America, you are allowed to not charge somebody for grievous bodily harm. Like if you go...
Well, if they volunteer for it.
If you volunteer for it.
If you volunteer for it.
Yeah.
But it seems like here, in this court or in this system, side story is LPOTL@gmail.com, if you can explain it to me at all. Like they go in there and they're basically saying, well, if you're cutting somebody's dicks and balls off, that's not right.
That's
It's not proper.
First of
it's
all,
not done.
Who are they to tell you? What magistrate has the right to tell you if you can castrate yourself or not? Are they happy afterwards?
Oh, absolutely.
I truly don't see the problem. The only issue I could see is the interstate traffic, the selling or the shipping of genitals and cocks.
What are the genitals? Where are they being sent to?
Right.
Certain people buy them, certain people auction.
For what?
Well, I actually like
Collection. Why? I mean, what do you collect?
I like to I do funny taxidermy with fish.
There you go.
And I give them big bones.
Let me tell you something. The kids that go to puppet shows are very jaded. They need something new. They're not easy to thrill the way they used to.
It's puppetry with the penis.
Have you seen that cock on Kermit? I was like, why are they adding it? What are they doing to our kids?
Well, Patton, you've been around like the true crime world in and out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
have you dealt with people who sell serial killer memorabilia or just macabre memorabilia across the board?
I have very much. I know people who do. There used to be a place on Vermont back in the day called Mondo Video A Go-Go, and they had plenty of serial killer tchotchkes on the wall, paintings. There is a place called the Museum of, I believe it's called the Museum of Horrors or something. It's down in, I was filming in, Savannah, Georgia, and there's a
beautiful,
amazing.
Well, that's like the most haunted city in America.
Well, that is. I will say that's a crazy haunted city. There are so many ghost crime craziness tours that a couple of which I took and was genuinely blown away at the level of depravity. Not just historical depravity, kind of recent stuff that had gone on.
Why? What happened in Savannah, Georgia? What could have happened there?
There's a case, and maybe you guys have covered it, but there was and I'm only giving you the bare bones because a lot of this I blocked out, but there was a kid, it was a young guy who was like a drug dealer and was trying to buy drugs off of this guy, and The guy didn't have the drugs or didn't have the money that he wants, so he killed him and burned him to death.
Oh.
And it was completely dead to rights, but his parents were crazy rich and powerful in the area. This is in the 70s. Completely got him off. And he walked around just free, everyone knowing you dismembered and burned a guy to death. And then he opened up restaurants, and each of their names, one was called like the Inferno. It was
Wow. Well, he leaned in.
And one of them was still open, and they showed it to me. It was like, and that's the guy that, like, the guy's still alive.
You see him out there with a
Still has
grill
his
and
place.
stuff, like big cook's hat
Yeah,
on.
it's this weird, like, I can do whatever I want.